Okay, we are here for day one. I have a meeting in a couple minutes, so we're gonna get ready for that, and I'll check in with you afterwards and let you know kind of about the day. Okay, so we finished up our virtual meeting. I found out I will be getting table dividers, so that's good. And we talked about a couple other things, like bathrooms, well nurses, sick nurses' office, that sort of thing. And now I have most of the rest of the day. I do have a meeting before I leave, but I have the day to work, to organize, to plan, whatever. So we're going to get to unpacking, organizing, and I guess we'll see how much I can get done. Okay, it's 3:30, so I'm gonna go. Long day. I'm melting. Finally got help turning the fans on. I'm gonna go and I will tell you a little bit more about what I did today. Hey everyone, so I'm home now. I came home, I showered because it was so hot in there. I was so sweaty. But I just wanted to kind of update you on what I did today. So this being the first day, I was very overwhelmed. So I ended up spending a lot of time on breaks just to sit and breathe or to go and check in with someone because it was very overwhelming to be moving my stuff all day. So we had a meeting in the morning, and they gave us, some details about what the year is going to look like. We have the next couple weeks to go over everything. So it was, just like the first 2 things that we're going to focus on today. And then tomorrow we'll focus on 2 more things or whatever. You know what I mean? So we did that. We did introductions. There are some new people in our building. I did find out some people are like going to other buildings. I think that I know who the distance learning teacher for preschool is going to be. Knock on wood. But there's one person who, we think it will be, and it seems like it's going that way. However, it does sound like they're pulling more people now to do distance learning, so I'm not sure what the plan's going to be. The principal said that she thinks that they've told everybody who is distance learning that they're distance learning, but she is not sure. She said that she thinks there were meetings today and some more meetings tomorrow to fully discuss them, but she thinks everyone's been notified, but she's not sure. So we'll see, over the next couple days, we'll get updates, who they're pulling for what. But as of right now, I'm still in my classroom and, still doing the same thing. So we'll see. There are a couple other 4-year-old teachers, 2 other ones. They both do full day though, and I do half day. So we're a little bit different. But I, talked with them a lot today, got a lot of advice, like how to set up my room. I had them come into my room. We were kind of talking about how we set up. We were in someone else's room, and I said, I'm having a hard time figuring out, what I want to do. And one of them was like, oh, do you want us to come in and see it? We can give you ideas. So I had them come in, and they, helped me figure out how to arrange my room. So I did end up moving some things. And, again, I have a while to work on this, so that'll be fine. But they were very helpful. And then there's a teacher across the hall who was pre-K last year, but is doing kindergarten this year. She's staying in the same room. She's just switching grades. And because she's moving grades, she had a whole bunch of stuff that she didn't think she was going to use. I didn't really look in her room. It's like she gave me a bunch of stuff, and to me it feels like she must have given me her entire room. So I don't know what she had in there. But she gave me a bunch of stuff. I went through it, and that was one of the things that I felt very overwhelmed with, because I didn't know those boxes were coming to me. She didn't tell me ahead of time. Our new custodian just came in and was like, are you missing boxes? And I was like, no, I don't think so. He was like, there are a bunch of boxes in there labeled pre-K4, I don't know. So he brought in 10 boxes. Well, he brought in 11 boxes. One of them, that teacher was keeping, and it just ended up in the pile of boxes. So I gave that one back to her. And she was like, yeah, the rest of it is preschool stuff that I don't want. And I was like, what? So, yeah. So I looked through those, and I decided I was being very picky, because I am very grateful, when people offer me things. However, I know that this year is going to be very difficult with sharing toys and, cleaning things and stuff. So out of the 10 boxes, I took stuff out of boxes and rearranged and whatever, but I ended up keeping 2 boxes worth of stuff. So the rest, I know there were a couple other teachers that I said, if you want anything, feel free to take it. Otherwise, I'm going to tell the other teacher to just put it in storage. Because I'm not going to use it. Just because I have so much stuff already. Stuff that I inherited when I moved into the room last year. When I moved into the room, and I brought it all down with me. So, there's a lot of stuff. It was very nice of her to give it to me. But, I just don't have room for all this stuff. And we can't, like have a lot of things out this year, so it'll be different. Tomorrow I'm going to request, or someone on our team is going to request a preschool meeting with the principal so we can like talk more about what these rules mean for preschool, because preschool is under a different like state department than like the regular Department of Education. So we have different rules to follow, so we want to have a meeting and kind of talk about that. So we'll do that hopefully tomorrow. And then on Wednesday and Thursday, it's either Wednesday, Thursday, or Thursday, Friday, we'll have paras coming in as well. We still don't know like what paras are in our room. We don't know what kids are in our room. So like all that is very much up in the air. There's still so many questions that we all have. But, you know, that's just where we're at. So we'll see what happens. I know that they were talking about, the principal had said that they have someone that they offered the position to for the ABA 4 teacher, and they're supposed to like do their approval meeting, whatever, tonight. So if that person does like get approved and everything goes through, then we should find out soon who they are. And then I can start talking to them, which I've been anxious to do. Because I know the kids that are going into ABA 4, and because I have a whole bunch of stuff, and if that's a new teacher who doesn't have anything, themselves, I want to be able to give them things. I know there's so much stuff in that room already, but I still, want to give them that option. So I'm excited about that. I'm not sure what's going to happen also with ABA, because if they pull one of the 3-year-old teachers to go and do distance learning, then who's going to take the ABA? It's like a very weird time right now, right? Like everything's all different. So yeah, we're going to figure that out. But, I don't know. So we're just going to take it easy and try and, just take things as they come. Yeah. So, I don't know. That's it for today. I'm going to rest now because I'm tired. It was a long day. But I will check in with you tomorrow. Day 2. I brought some book bins to set up. Calendar. Let's go. Really? Really? Okay, I think this is pretty good. So we have dramatic play, some tables in the middle, more construction over here, art over here. I think that's pretty good. I had 2 meetings this morning. Just ate lunch and picked up a bunch of stuff from my mailbox. Yeah. I have another meeting at 1. And yeah. The ice cream man is here. So the ice cream truck stopped by today. Just went outside for a little bit. Everyone was like eating lunch and stuff. I have another meeting now, so we'll do that. and then work some more on the room. Yeah. We'll see. I like the way it's set up now. I just need to like get the extra boxes and stuff out of here. But it's coming along nicely. I'm excited. I want to figure out something to do with those cabinets because I don't like the color of the doors. And I know that's very like, I guess like superficial. Like it's not like it's a big problem. It doesn't like impede the learning or whatever. But I would like to like cover it up or something. So we'll see. And then I want to get curtains to cover up the open shelves. We have to use something like plastic. I can't use actual curtains, even though I have those already. So, yeah. Okay, well, off to my meeting. So I pushed this stuff over this way, so that way there's more space there. I'm getting rid of the baby doll stuff because I can't use it, so that's going. Yeah. So I'm gonna get rid of these cubbies here. That'll open up more space, and then I'm going to put this little shelf in its place. And then I push this closer to the wall. Okay, so it is 11:30 and I'm going to take a lunch break now. I have a meeting at 12:30, which is why I'm going to eat a little bit earlier today. But things are coming out well. I have a bunch of stuff that I'm going to send to storage, which I think will be very helpful, so it'll get it out of here. But things are looking good. I have some plans. I brought someone in to kind of give me some ideas, so things are going well. Good morning, everyone, and happy Thursday. I just wanted to give a quick update on some things that happened yesterday. I had a lot of meetings, so I didn't really get a chance to check in. Our afternoon was full. I wanted to let you know that they did officially hire an ABA teacher, and that person, because they got hired so late, they still have paperwork and stuff to do, so they won't be until Monday. But I'm excited to meet them because they're younger than me, so I'm not the baby anymore, so that's very exciting. So that'll be fun. I know one of the teachers who was on the interview committee, so she's met her already. But, other people were doing Facebook research and stuff. But I haven't actually met this person yet. So I'm excited, to get to meet them. What else did I want to tell you? I found out how many kids are going to be in my class. So I don't know the names yet. We're hopefully finding them out today. We'll see what happens. But I have 10 kids in the morning, but only one of them, I think, will have an IEP. And then 7 in the afternoon, and 3 of them have an IEP. But then in the afternoon, some of the ABA kids are going to push into my room. I know all of the ABA 4 kids because they were my kids last year. So I kind of, know what to expect. Because there are 3 preschool 4 classes, we'll get 2 or 3 kids each. So I don't know who yet.
There's one that I'm expecting they're going to put in my room because I feel like he will have a harder time in the afternoon. So because I know him, they're thinking that might be an easier transition for him. And also in the afternoon, the full day classes are having like nap time and stuff. So some of our kids I could see, having some rest time. Some kids I don't. So those kids that probably aren't going to be successful during nap time might come into my room because I won't have nap time because my kids are only there for half a day. So we'll see what happens. We'll need to figure out like their lunchtime and everything like that. So nothing's set in stone. But we did have a discussion about that yesterday. So I at least have some updates, which is good. We're hoping to get our class list today. And then families will find out tomorrow. And then on Monday, they're going to send home, the little introduction letters that we wrote. So that'll be fun. But yeah, I'm just going to get ready for the day, finish grabbing some things and then head out. I think I have a very meeting heavy day today, so I don't know how much I'm going to be checking in. But I will show you what I can from the day.
here's a quick overview of my room. I really like the way it's coming along so far. I think it looks really nice. So right next to the door, we have the hooks where the kids will hang up their things. And then I plan on covering up the storage up top and over to the side here. I need to figure out where I'm putting that cart. And then we have some more storage that again I'm going to cover up just so it looks a bit nicer. And then we have our art area. I think this bulletin board came out really cute, but I am going to redo the blue letters just so they don't blend in as much. I wasn't sure where I was going to put this when I was making them originally. But over here is our art area. They have lots of different materials that they will have access to. And then we have our construction area over here. So we have things like blocks, Legos, construction, and other sort of materials. Then we have my desk up in this area. We have a filing system for daily materials. Here's our large group area. We have our whiteboard with our schedule on it. We also have any materials that we may need for large group activities and anything that I'll need for teaching at circle time. And this is also where our TV is. Over here is our library. We have some books up top, organized by category, and then books down below that the children can access. And then we have our dramatic play area. So this is where we have our kitchen. And then over to the side on this shelf, I have some other dramatic play materials like hats and a cash register. And then I'm going to cover up this shelf over here. We also have a doll house. And then we're back to the beginning. And then if we look in the middle, we have some tables. I need to get rid of the stuff on top of it. But we have some tables and chairs that are right in the middle.